Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're going to do a little bit of an unboxing, though you can't really call it an unboxing, I guess. More of a overview and look at one of my Christmas gifts that my wife gave me, though I essentially went and bought it and gave it to her to give to me. She's always asking, what do you want for Christmas? And I always say nothing, just because I've already bought all the stuff that I want already. So this year I thought, okay, I knew this was out. I knew I wanted to actually get it, so I picked it up, and she gifted it to me. So what we have here is Springsteen's 20th album. First one he's done with the E Street Band since 2014's High Hopes. This was recorded in November of 2019. E Street Band came to Springsteen's home studio, and they had set up 5 days to record. Ended up recording this in 4. It was released October 23rd, 2020, and met with a lot of critical acclaim and praise. A lot of the album deals with mortality and aging, which is apropos considering, I guess, Springsteen's getting up there in age. He's 70-something now. One of my regrets is I've only seen him in concert once, and that's probably because I didn't really get into him. Like, I knew his stuff and I knew about a bit of his music, but I never heavily got into him until later on. So I've seen him once, and I want to see him one more time for sure. God willing, we get through all this nonsense going on, and we can start doing concerts again. I'd like to see him when he comes to Toronto one more time. Maybe even take my wife, because she's never seen him, even though she's not a fan, but she probably knows his hits from like Born in the USA tour. So I've taken the cellophane off already just to save time, but I haven't opened it. I haven't looked at anything yet. I was going to save that for this. A bit more on this, the front picture and the rear picture and the pictures on the inside. These were all taken in 2018 when Springsteen was, and I guess up until early last year, still doing the Broadway show, or his Broadway show on in New York there. So probably scenes from Central Park, I guess. I don't know. I've only been in New York once, so it's hard to tell. Also in the wintertime. A couple of things. 3 of these songs I didn't know about, or I didn't know were Jenny Needs a Shooter, If I Was the Priest, which those 2 are my favorite songs off the album, and Song for an Orphan. Those were all recorded or written actually prior to his debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park. So something else too, the song If I Was a Priest had not been originally released by Springsteen, but was covered by Alan Clark in 1970, in the 1970s. And was it Jenny Needs a Shooter was actually covered and reworked by Warren Zevon for his album Bad Luck Streak. So that's kind of cool. And Springsteen was just recently on Saturday Night Live, and the 2 songs he sang were Ghosts and I'll See You in My Dreams. Right. Okay. This is pretty thick. You can see it's got a little bit of a hard time staying closed. So again, you guys get to see it first. I don't. There's a paper or pamphlet in here or something, so it's what do we got? All right, let's put that book down with a wrecking idiot. So another shot, which I'm assuming is probably, I should probably find out. But it's probably like Central Park in New York or something like that. Springsteen standing there. And I'll show you the front and back one more time, spread out. And then let's take a look at the sleeve or this booklet. There's the front. There's the back. It's pretty cool. Definitely looks like a New York background. It's got all the, I don't know what you call them, the bicycle pedal carts that you see, you'd see commonly in New York, I guess. Looks like the back of Springsteen's guitar there. And the first song, Letter to You. Or sorry, 1 minute, you're here. Next page is Letter to You. And that's kind of cool. This paper is like translucent, opaque, transparent, whatever you want to call it. It's like that, almost like that baking paper you'd use in your oven or something. What was that? A shot of the studio. Bunch of the songs with the lyrics and some pictures. I like it when they include albums or, you know, extras like these in these albums. Makes it a bit of a pain to store it though, because you can't really slide it. Because it's a double album, you can't slide it in with the albums. It's just too thick, so gotta be careful it doesn't slide out. There's another one of those opaque pieces of paper, plastic, whatever. There's ghosts. And then finally, before we take a look at the actual records, the last couple songs there. Okay, got that out of the way. So opens up. Let's pull out this first one. What's going on here? That's interesting. So you might not be able to see it, but inside the sleeve there's a picture on both inner sides. Same sort of scenery you would see here. Actually, it is the same one. Without Springsteen standing there, it's like this the bridge walkway or something with the trees in the background. We've got the exact same scene on both sides of the inside of this sleeve here. And same in the other sleeve. That's pretty cool. They made the effort to do that. All right, side A. Side B. I don't know who this group is. I don't recognize the faces. And again, this is sort of that thin, see-through plastic. That makes it, I don't know if this makes it easier to see. So, and this is thick quality here, man. No cheapy here. Side A. Side B. Pleased to see quality with this. Yeah, this album, what's the price on this? $54? Not cheap. Side C, or there's that cover. And then There's a picture on this side. Oh, what the heck? All right, that's really cool. All right, so side C is the same as A and B. There's nothing on side D, except for like a picture. Album's completely blank, except for, you see this picture here? That's the same picture. I'm not sure how well the reflection is going to show it. That's the same picture that is on this side here. So that's really cool. I like that. I like that effort. Throw something on there instead of just leaving it blank. And it's got like a raised, not raised super much, but you can, there's a difference, right? Very cool. So that's Letter to You. I'm gonna try and throw a couple songs up. Probably my two. Well, I've only really heard Letter to You, Jenny Needs a Shooter, If I Was a Priest, and I'll See You in My Dreams. So, and my favorite so far is probably If I Was the Priest, followed by Jenny Needs a Shooter, and then I'll See You in My Dreams. So, I'm probably going to put a couple of them on the channel. I'm not going to do it in this video because I'm sure there's going to be like a copyright strike or some nonsense. Some YouTube nonsense. So stay tuned. You guys can check it out and see what you think about it if you haven't heard any of those songs yet. In the meantime, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you thought about the packaging. If you're a Springsteen fan in general, or if you've seen him, or if you have any memories. Or I don't have all of his albums. I have all the early ones, and to me, those are the favorites. Not that I don't like certain ones from later on, but I tend to like the older stuff better. We shall see. I'm probably eventually getting all of them, but in the meantime, I think I'm just going to sit and enjoy this one for the time being. Bruce Springsteen, Letter to You.